do this. Ready? Are you recording already?
I just started.
Oh. Alright friends, welcome to Let's Find Out About It. Now today, we are going to talk about babies.
I love babies.
I love babies too. So let's remember all the babies that we've read about so far in Jumpstart. Can anyone remember one of the babies we've read about?
When it cried. She cried.
Yeah, baby Louise from Oonga Boonga. We have a picture of her here. She's crying and crying. Look at all those tears. Oh, she just couldn't stop crying. So we had baby Louise who cried so much. Can you remember any other babies?
Peter.
Peter, that's right. Peter had a baby sister. Her name was Susie. We can't really see her in this picture, but the book tells us that Peter's mom is looking at the baby in her cradle while she's sleeping. Was Peter happy about his baby sister?
No.
No, he kind of was upset about his furniture being painted pink.
Yes.
Yeah, I remember baby Susie from Peter's chair. Can you remember any other babies? There's one more baby that we just talked about today for the first time.
Nora's baby.
Nora's baby brother, that's right. Do you remember his name? His name was Jack. Baby Jack. And here he is on the page where he needed burping after he ate. So we have baby Louise, baby Susie, and then baby Jack. We've talked about a lot of babies, right? Can you guys remember anything else we've been doing with babies at Jumpstart? Have you played with the babies in dramatic play?
Yeah.
Yeah, what kind of things? You put them in the crib, in the cradle. Do you have blankets for the babies?
Oh, yeah.
You fed the babies too? Oh, just like baby Jack, you fed the babies. Gosh, we've been doing a lot about babies. Today we're going to talk about something else that's about babies. And this is about how families tell their friends and the rest of their family when they have a new baby in the house. So I have some pictures that I want you guys to look at. And these are called birth announcements. Can you guys say that with me? It's kind of a big word. Birth announcements. And these are all a birth announcement for different babies. And this is how the families tell their friends that they have a new baby at home. And today I have my own birth announcement, and we're going to fill this in. So I have the name of the baby.
That's your name.
That's right, it's my name. I'm pretending that this is my birth announcement from a long time ago.
That's silly.
And I have the date and the time, and there's two things on here that aren't filled out yet. And the first one is weight. So we are going to figure out how we weigh a baby today. I'm going to take these pictures back. All right. Now, have you guys ever seen one of these before?
The doctor.
At the doctor's office? This is called a scale. Yeah, let's leave these pictures on the table. I don't want you to pass them around, but I want you to look at these different pictures of scales. Do you notice anything about
I have
them?
that one at home.
You have one like that at home that goes on the floor and then you stand on it?
I don't have that.
You don't have that at home? I don't have that at home either, actually. So you guys have both been on this one at the doctor's office. And we have here, it's a little boy. He's standing on the scale. And then here's a woman. She looks like she's about to have a baby. And she's on the scale, too. Now, let's look at one more picture of scales.
It's a baby.
It's a baby on the scale. Do you guys notice anything different about this picture from the other ones?
She's not standing.
She's not standing, that's right. The baby's laying down in this picture. And that's because babies can't stand yet. Their legs aren't strong enough. They can't stand up. That's right, they can't walk. That's the same reason. So on these pictures, the little boy, he's older. He's standing on the scale. And then here the mom is standing on the scale. And I bet you guys stand on that scale when you go to the doctor's office too, right? Because you're bigger and your legs are really strong now. So this is how we weigh a baby, and see how it's laying down, and it's got this pin. It has sides, so that if the baby rolls, so the baby's still safe and she won't fall out.
Because he can hurt himself if he falls.
Could really hurt if she falls. So I have here my very own scale. Here we go, and you guys can see it's got the sides on it, just like the picture. And we are going to weigh the baby today, and then we're going to write in the weight on our birth announcement. Okay, so I'm going to lay the baby in the scale, and we're going to lift this up. And it says that the baby is 7 pounds. So I'm going to take out my birth announcement, and I'm going to fill in on the weight line. I'm going to write 7 pounds. Do you think that's a lot or a little? You guys want to feel the baby? Let's pass her around. The baby's small. Yeah, she feels pretty light. When I held her, she felt pretty light. Marisa, can you pass the baby along to Christine now?
Okay.
You guys think she's light or heavy?
She's light. She's not heavy.
She's light, right? So 7 pounds isn't very much. Do you think that you weigh more than 7 pounds, or do you think you weigh less than 7 pounds?
I'm bigger than a baby. Yeah.
Bigger than a baby? You weigh more? Yeah, I weigh a lot more than 7 pounds now. I bet you guys do too. Alright, now there's one other thing that we still have to fill in on our birth announcement, and it's height. So the way that we measure the height of a baby, it's sort of the way that we do it with bigger kids too. But with a baby, just like when we weigh her, when we measure the height, she's also laying down. So we have our baby here, and I'm going to take this. It's called a tape measure, and you can see it's got all these numbers on it. And those numbers tell us how long the baby is, how tall she is. So I'm going to put it at the top of her head, all the way down to the bottom and the tips of her toes. And my tape measure says that this baby is 12 inches. So she's 12 inches tall. So I'm going to write on here 12 inches. Alright, and now it's time for us to do something really, really fun. So do you guys think you've grown a lot since you were a baby?
A lot.
A lot.
Bigger.
Today we're going to find out how much you've grown since you were the size of a baby. So in this bag I'm going to give you both one of these. And these are pieces of string that are exactly the same length as our baby doll. So they're 12 inches long. Here's one for you, Marisa. And Christine, here's one for you. And hold on to these because now we're going to break into groups and you are both going to come with me. And we're going to use the same tape measure and we're going to measure your height using the tape measure and some yarn. So then you'll have your piece of yarn that's the length of the baby and a piece of yarn once we cut it and measure it that's the height that you are now. And then we can look at both of those and see how much longer, how much taller you are now than when you were a baby. Okay, so let's move over to our area.
That was good.
I think we can cut the video there. I can go through how